Back to my channel. My name is Sybil. Let's talk about the rundown of the things that I have been doing in a consistent manner that got me from 474 to 239, right? Those are the things that I will be applying for the next 5 years to maintain the weight loss and remain in a calorie deficit until I reach my goal in 2024. However, my goal is to have lean muscles, and since I have a lot of I don't want to have too much loose skin because I should have more. But with my lifestyle, my skin has been amazing to my body. So this is what I have been doing. And when I tell you, I have been doing those things even before I started my weight loss journey 2 years ago. I started doing them when I decided to go on a lifestyle change and started with, healing journey, reflection, getting through the roots of the problems. And the one thing that I would do every morning when I wake up, I would, before I do anything else, I would put a spoonful of coconut oil. I will oil pull. Then I will put my water to boil, fix my stuff, get my coconut water on my skin and all that. By the time I finish, it has been 15 to 20 minutes. Then my shower's really steaming. I would turn off the hot water, put it extremely cold. I don't put hot water on my skin because that makes you lose the elasticity of your skin. However, I steam so my pores are open because I scrub daily. And after I scrub, I make them myself because I want to make sure that I have enough moisture, that is very light and all that. And I like to scrub my scalp as well, right? Then once I finish the oil pulling, getting my skin steam, my tea, my mushroom coffee, all that is waiting for me. Warm water is waiting for me with some fresh squeezed lime juice. I usually have three cup already sitting. I would sit there and steam, throw away the oil pull. But before I brush my teeth, I would take this mouthwash that I make myself. It's clove water with sea salt. Rinse my mouth, then brush, because when we oil pull, it helps us in, every flavor to be bold, intensify. So you eat less sugar, you eat less salt and all that, and all those things are beneficial to you. After a while, greasy stuff, too much cheese, too much of so many things will make you feel nauseous, discomfort. It will be unbearable. And all that is because your palate is extremely clean. Here and there, I'll do a shot of black coffee. I don't do black coffee too much due to caffeine. I don't want to have any type of palpitation. I don't want to put too much caffeine. But once in a blue moon, I'll take a shot of black coffee with nothing in it, right? I'm a tea person. Once I do that, I go with my shower and everything, and I like to go for a walk in nature, and usually that's my me time. Regardless if on the day that I don't work out, that would be Saturday and Sunday, because I do work out every single day for 20 minutes or more on Monday through Fridays. But every single day, if I'm not sick, regardless if I'm too busy, if I'm somewhere, I'm going to go in the parking lot or inside where I'm waiting, I'm going to pace, because I always want to make sure that I reach 10K goal or more every day. I want to make sure that my heart is healthy, that my, all my muscles are moving and stuff like that. And another way to do that is stretching. It's doing full body workout. I love full body workout. It's strength training, mobility workout, making sure you focusing on your core and doing yoga. All of these things will help you in the long run, right? But also you have to make sure you get enough sleep. And sleeping, it's one of the things that help your body regulate a lot of different things. You have to eat not just less calorie and smaller portion. You have to eat in a small space of time. Meaning, like with me, I fast from 6 p.m. to 2 p.m. Meaning today I will not eat anything before 2 p.m. During that time, what I will do, I will have my tea, I will have different things and stuff like that. I usually close to the 2 p.m. That's when I'll take every other medication. I don't take gummies, I don't take none of that. But my liquid collagen and my mushroom coffees, stuff like that, are the way that I break my fast. So what I will do, the first thing that I will do around that 2 p.m., unless if I'm going out, I know I'm not going to be back, then I'll take my mushroom coffee with me or a fruit or something. But I love opening the day with my mushroom coffee, then my collagen, my trim, and then I will move by having a banana. Banana have potassium in it. Or the other thing that I would like to have, I usually have, is a shake or something to keep me energized, because I'm the type of person, I like to work the shift that is 7 a.m. to 3, because I like to wake up early at 4:45 for me to get myself ready. That's 15 minutes. It's my me time while I get things ready, do all my rituals and stuff like that. Then for me to go for my walk. Once I'm back from my walk, I have to make sure I get my day ready, my day going. I am a stay-at-home mom, housewife, if you may call it. But at the same time, my kids are homeschooled. I have my own business. I have a lot of things going on. So I have to make sure that I have a balanced life. That way I get enough sleep. I drink enough water. I don't like meal prep like that. However, on days that I'm extremely busy, there is many things that you can prep that I usually show, especially beans. You don't put flavors in them. You just do them straight, and then you flip them, you change them, you mix them and stuff like that. And those help you stay away from processed food and meat. And also, I always have a shopping list. I either order online or and pick it up, or get it delivered, or my brother or somebody. And if I'm going there, I make sure that I have my own snack in my bag and I'm already full. I don't taste anything out or anything like that, because I avoid processed food. I don't say that I want a vegan, that I'm not 100% plant-based yet, because I'm still helping my family, my household, meaning my kids, my husband, my little brother, my mom, to, convert to that. I know it's gonna take a while, even if my mom, the older people doesn't. I want my kids to be completely plant-based, not because I don't like food, not because the food are not enjoyable. It's just because I don't want them to suffer the same fate as the generation before us that, high blood pressure and all those things that comes with processed food. And the biggest thing for me when it comes to vegan is there's a lot of things that are processed. And to me, I feel like processed food, just like sugar, certain oil, they, trigger inflammation. They trigger so many things. When I journal every day, and that's how I was able to see what my body doesn't tolerate, what my body doesn't do. I feel like when I eat processed food, things with sugar, things that are extremely high on carb, that are fried, that are very oily, that have like red dye and so many different things in them, they trigger like my gut health. My digestion system will slow down. Then once that happens, I get bloated, I get gassy, I get discomfort. Then I can't sleep. I stay up. Once I can't sleep, my body starts retain water, and the list goes on, right? The list will go on, and the discomfort never stops. And usually when you take medication for one thing and another thing, a lot of the stuff for headache will trigger nauseation. And that would prevent me from drinking enough water. And not having enough water will trigger constipation. And being constipated makes my body out of whack, even worse. And I had to find ways for me to not just listen, for me to take care of my body. And really during that time, I also realized every diet has a calorie deficit and have their own benefit, but it's usually for, like temporary result, for something you want to do temporarily and not a lifestyle. And for me, I wanted to drastically change my lifestyle. I wanted the weight loss to promote health, to promote prevention, to promote things from reverting. This journey for me, changing my life, wasn't just about my physical health, how I look, and all that. It was for my mental health. It was mainly for how I feel when I walk, because the pain in my back, all the discomfort, all the things that obesity comes with, I didn't want for them to stay, nor did I want for me to remove what obesity created, but for me to actually trigger other issues. And by journaling and making sure my taste bud is very, like bright and clean, and having good night's sleep, drinking enough water, not drinking my calories, being consistent, and documenting everything that I do, how I feel, how I go to the bathroom, how I sleep, based on the things that I eat, based on the things that I do, and stuff like that, I realized what wasn't working for me. And the biggest thing, since sugar was never a problem, I will only have sugar when I have processed things outside. The biggest thing for me was anything processed. Anytime that I would have anything processed, I will feel extremely uncomfortable. And I realized it's not every carb that bothers me. It's certain carbs. Like, I could eat sourdough bread every day and I don't gain weight. The bacteria they use, the yeast in the bacteria they use to make sourdough bread, it's healthy, it's good. It helps balance your hormones, and as well as, like, what spike your glucose and all like that. And really not just eating too much, eating like where we are snackers, we constantly eating also make your body, like go out of whack. Your glucose is all over the place. I know a lot of people wonder about the apple cider vinegar. I'm not a fan of the apple cider vinegar because at the end, it can end up hurting you. And I didn't want that either, but there is safe ways to do it. I will make a video about that, where you could do it 5 days throughout 5 days throughout each month for a whole year. That will benefit you and also help your gut health remain good. I would suggest that you do it on a time where it's like not around your period, because apple cider vinegar you should amp up your probiotic, because apple cider vinegar can actually kill the bacteria in your body, where it can cause UTI, it can cause your immune system to drop, and so many different things, breakout from the hormone imbalance. So you have to be very careful about that as well. Then it would be very good for you to take a pre-pro like a 3-in-1 biotic. You should do that as well. And avoid alcohol. I understand a lot of people, say, but well, wine and this and the third. There's a lot of way you can ferment things without adding alcohol, where you have the same tartness, the same, like fruitiness, the same acid, and all that. And when someone tell you there's things that works, like cloves tea, those things, garlic, having like a cloves of garlic all the time, those things works. If you do it consistently, non-stop, you will see progress. When they say consistently, I don't mean just because I do it. Let's say for me, for the walking, just because I do it daily, that doesn't mean you're consistent have to be like that. That's what works for me. That's what I like, because the walking for me is not really having the workout. The walking for me, it's mainly, how could I say that? For me to feel good, for me to spend time with myself, for me to it's a form of meditation. Like I talk to God around that time. I listen to music. I talk to myself. It's like, you guys have to understand, you can't wait to be a healthy person to do what healthy people do. You have to do what healthy people do for you to become a healthy person. And you will become a healthy person, it's when the habits of a healthy person is, how could I say that, or your default setting. Meaning waking up early, it's okay for you. Meaning you didn't need an alarm to wake up. You just wake up. You don't need to look at time. Your body just know it's time to go to sleep. Your body just know after a certain time of drinking, of eating, you have to go to the bathroom. You know, like, it's like your body is on the clock. Your body is on a schedule. Your body have a habit. Your body is how could I say that? Is doing good with the routine that you have. It's doing you better than harm. So I really hope you guys find a way to set a vision based on where you are right now, and make a routine that is realistic. Make a routine that fit your life, that fits your schedule, so you don't feel like you're neglecting nobody or anything like that. But you have to understand this. In order for you to be different, you have to do things different. And in order for you to do things different, you can't remain in the same environment that taught you to be toxic. You have to remove yourself from that environment for you to find how could I say that? For you to find people that will keep you motivated until you can find, you have self-control. And usually when you have self-control, and you don't need willpower. Willpower is just the norm for you. But your self-control, your discipline, it's like, it's unmatched. You don't have to try. You don't have to worry about temptation. You could be dancing around temptation. Somebody could be flaunting something. It's not going to bother you. But when you first start, you don't have self-control. You don't have a lot of different things. You have to find a way to not get tempted. And in order for you to do that, you have to be out of the places where you used to get tempted. And when you journal, when you pay attention to your ups and downs, you actually go with the mindset of learning from your failures. That's where journaling works for you, because you will know what your triggers are. You will know how you get tempted. You will know who usually put you in a position for you to get tempted. I really hope by me giving you guys those rundown, you are able to set a vision board. You are able to find something that works for you to stick with it. And I really hope that you guys don't just say, I'm going to do it. You don't need to wait for January 1st to start. Today is a day also. You can decide you're going to get up. You don't have to go and buy everything at the store. You can start by working with the things you have at home slowly, and then start planning for when you go shopping next time, for how your schedule will be next time, because it's a learning curve. It's something new. It's something different. It's a change. You guys have to understand. It's like you're a newborn baby. You're learning everything new, and keeping documents, keeping track will make you understand who you are. You will get to a point where you will know who you are. You will understand your body. You will understand the lifestyle that you want to create for yourself, and you will just do it. But remember, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. If you already put in your mind that, oh my God, Sybil have lost over 200 pounds naturally in less than 2 years, well, I'm never going to be able to. Yes, you can. You can. If I am able to do it, you can do it too. There is nothing that is proven to be done that everyone in this world cannot do. If you haven't been able to do it, it's because you haven't spent the time to practice. You haven't put enough effort. If you get up every day, the only time you fail, it's when you quit. If you get up every single day, you put more effort than you did, you try harder, you compete with you only. You know what other people is doing, it doesn't matter. It only matters what you do, because what other people are doing, regardless of what I'm doing, it's not going to make you lose the weight. Regardless if I sit down and I don't do it, you continue to do it. Just because you start after me, that doesn't mean you're not going to move ahead. You get what you put in. You get as much you get the rewards you get is as much as the effort you put in, if that makes sense. Once again, thank you for stopping by. This is your girl Sybil. Every single day I come right here in my channel to inspire you to take a step further on taking care of yourself, on loving yourself, on losing weight the healthy way. Once as you know, the channel is All Things for Beauty, and I am about everything for beauty, really. So stay tuned for more. I love y'all, and don't forget to come back tomorrow. Give this a thumbs up, share it, and let me know how you feel about it. Ask me any question. I'll be more than happy to answer any single thing. I'm going to continue my walk. I'm going to continue my walk, and then I'll stop by later. I love y'all. Bye. Peace.